Okay, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Thank you very much. I'm really grateful to the AMUOBA team for allowing me to give me this opportunity to speak to you all. So I know that मेरे ख्याल से आपके खाने और इसके बीच में मैं हूँ थोड़ी देर के लिए. So but let me try to entertain you for a few more minutes before you go on to your food. So I'm going to introduce you to this Hamara School. Before I move on to Hamara School, I want to tell you some stark reality which if you're not aware of, just be aware of this, that in हिंदुस्तान में अगर 2 बच्चे पैदा होते हैं मुसलमान तो एक बच्चा कभी स्कूल नहीं देखता है. That is one problem. And then the other problem is that there are only 17% of the Muslims who have done high school. Now when you see this, you realize that this is the base. If your foundation has so many holes, you're not going to expect that your building will be very good. So when you go on to look at IAS, IIT and all the other top institutes of India, you're surprised. Why are they not going there? Why are our people representing only 3% or 2%? Well, that's the problem. Your problem is your base is not good. So this, by the way, this happened in 2004. That was a long time ago. This was a Sachar Committee report in 2004. Successive governments of India have done a lot more. But the story of Hamara School is much older than this. ये एक बहुत ही अलीगेरियन कहानी है, मैं आपको सुनाता हूँ. ये कुछ अलीगढ़ के बच्चे थे, उनमें से एक यहाँ जिद्दा से था, जिद्दा इंटरनेशनल इंडियन स्कूल से पढ़ा हुआ था. वो यहाँ पे ढाबे पे चाय पी रहे थे. उन लोगों ने सोचा कि भाई कुछ हमें करना चाहिए, तो क्या करें? What should they do? Rather than just sit and talk at the dhaba. So what they did was they went to this place called Malla Ka Nagla. Malla Ka Nagla in 97 is not like what it was now. It was a place जब बहुत सारे लोग आके वहाँ पे बसे थे 93 रॉयट्स के बाद. तो वहाँ पे झोपड़ियाँ थीं, mud houses थे. People were just living there so that they could have security. So at that time, these people went over there and they went to these kids and said, इन लोगों के घर गए कहे कि तुम अपने बच्चों को पढ़ाते क्यों नहीं हो? We will teach you. And that's how Hamara School started in 1997 in the courtyard of a mosque. That was 27 years ago, but 27 years from now, after 27 years, now there are almost 13,000 children who have been educated through the Hamara School initiative. 402 बच्चे higher education में गए हैं. We have trained around 526 teachers and 46,000 families have benefited from the Hamara School initiative. So in this presentation, I'm going to talk to you about how we as students could achieve that and how we are keeping it going. So this has been our approach, and I want to tell you about this approach because you can do this. If somebody from Aligarh, from Jeddah can go around and sort this out, you can do this as well, and your family members can do this. So what we did was, we went to whichever area we adopt, we go there.
ये लेक्चर बहुत ही कीमती है और मैं अपनी ख़वातीन से बहुत माज़रत के साथ दरख्वास्त करूँगा थोड़ी सी देर अगर बच्चों को कंट्रोल कर लें ताकि ज़रगाम भाई की बात पब्लिक तक पहुँच जाए. बड़ी मेहनत की है इन्होंने, तो बस थोड़े से देर अगर बच्चों को कंट्रोल कर लेंगी तो ये काम भी ख़त्म हो रहा है. इसके बाद तराना प्रोग्राम ख़त्म है.
Thank you very much. So basically I want to tell you about the strategy. How did we achieve this? So we went to the schools. We एक मोहल्ले में गए, वहाँ कहे कि भाई आपके बच्चे आप पढ़ाते क्यों नहीं हैं? तो कहे we don't teach them because they have better things to do. They can go and be the chotu or the chai wala, at your dabas. They can get some earning for us. Why should we send them to your schools? And this is not 1857. This is not 1890. This is 1997. So these problems are yet existent even in 2024. They are real problems and they yet exist. So what we said that don't worry, बच्चों को हमारे स्कूल में भेजें, हम उनको पढ़ाएंगे और आपकी जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं हम उनको भी सॉल्व करेंगे. So we started that. When we took them to our school, what we found was that they don't have any problem. They really want to study. They are very good. They really desire, but their problem was they lacked confidence. उनको ये लगता ही नहीं था कि वो कभी किसी स्कूल में जाके they can do good. So we gave them that confidence. We took them for 1 or 2 years, trained them. We trained them how how to be clean, how to be able to read, how to be able to write, how to read some basic things. And then we took these kids to the formal schools of Aligarh, to the Aisha Tareen, to the Aligarh Modern, to all these new schools you know about. And we tell them, look at these kids. They have no options. Why don't you take them and teach them, and test them. And if they are good enough, teach them. So most of the schools who take our kids for free, some schools said we need half fees, and the other says we'll give you full fees, and we provided that. So these kids, this is how the journey started. We took them from slums, we put them into schools. So this is mainstreaming. So once this mainstreaming started, we realized that ये बच्चे जब सुबह स्कूल जाते हैं, formal schools में जाते हैं, तो शाम में they go back to the same kholi where they're overcrowding, they're living in a house with 10 people in there. They will not be able to study. So we started a coaching center in the evening. When they go to the schools in the morning, but in the evening, we keep them in our environment. And that's how we started a coaching center. And as the kids progressed, they went into higher education, and we facilitated that. Now we have been doing this for almost 27 years. The current status is that now we've got 2,162 students enrolled in our program. We've got 9 schools and study centers. There are 2 coaching centers, and we've got around 120 staff. So clearly it shows that it can work if you really have the desire. And a lot of speakers were talking about it today. And I'll just take you through this journey. This is a very interesting journey. The Hamara school first started in 1997, the first main branch. And then in 2003, a group of ladies saw this. And they were so inspired by this that they said, we are going to open a school like Hamara school just for ladies. So the ladies sitting over here, this Khadija school was started by ladies. It is run by ladies. All the teachers are ladies. And there are 500 females getting education in it, free of course, since 2003. And they are following the pattern of Hamara school. And after that, we gradually understood how we can expand. We had a lot of Hamara school branches in different parts of Aligarh, in Maulana Azad Nagar, Shahabad, and then we have moved on to Tanda and Gorakhpur as well. So this has been a journey of how the school is working now. One of the very important things to realize is you can't just teach the student, you are teaching the whole family. You are looking after the family. So what we do have a very strong social welfare program. Around 350 students get full month ration every month for the last many years through the Hamara school program. Through, around 69 families who are not from our school but from that region through our donors get these rations every month. Of course, we provide a lot of free books. We provide the midday meals. But one of the most important things we do is provide a parental counseling and community support. So when you go in these communities, there are so many problems which you can't even think of. People don't know how to open a bank account. They don't know how to get an Aadhaar card. They don't know how to, how to have a voter ID. So we as Hamara school people, we are not only helping them through educating the children, but we are also helping them to get all these paperwork done. This is a photograph of a ration distribution camp which we do every month. So now when you do these sort of things, you're not only just going to look after the society, but you also have to look after the people who are going and working there. If you don't look after them, they will not be able to provide the good work they are doing. So we are probably the only social welfare school which is actually providing provident fund to our teachers. We are providing them health insurance, and this is far ahead. A lot of private schools are not in Aligarh are not providing this. We look after our teachers. We give them regular training programs. So you can see there's a teacher training program going on. And in this training program, we got the Hamara school alumni to come and meet the teachers to realize that they can, to understand what is the difference they can do, what is the result they can produce. So of course, our teachers get a lot motivated. Now, let me take you through some profile. This is meet Abdul Hadi. He is 4 years old. He's just joined Hamara school now. And his father is a laborer. They earn around 10,000 rupees per month. And they've got 3 kids in the family. Similarly, Ayat, she's around 4 years old. Her father is a tailor, and they earn around 5,000 rupees per month. And they just got admitted to Hamara school this year. So this is what the situation is now. But let's look at somebody else. Meet Muhammad Adil. He joined Hamara School in 2007. He had a similar background. No, not 2000, sorry, 2000. He had a similar background. His father was a laborer. They used to earn around 8,000 rupees per month. They had 3 people in their family. And he came to us, he went through our program. He went to Burhan Public School, then Aisha Tareen School, and a few different schools. And eventually he did engineering. And now he's an electrical engineer in Mumbai. So this is a transformation. So these are the sort of transformation you can achieve. Now, these transformations are not just one example. I'll show you hundreds of examples, and you can see Tariq is a quality manager. There are people who have done BTech who are working in, who are regional sales manager. There are microbiologists, there are supervisors, there are cashiers, electricians, optometrists, teachers. One of them actually went through the whole program and came back as teacher in Hamara School. So you got a lot of examples. One of them actually qualified the medical school as well. Same medical school which I went to. So it is just a very impressive results which we are getting. Now when we talk about this, we always think, you know, when we go through this, everybody asks me, how much are you spending? What is the cost? How much does it cost? You must be spending a lot of money on your, you know, educational institution, whatever you call it, or a study center. Well, be ready for a surprise over here. I mean, I don't know if anybody can guess, but what we spend per year, per child, is only 10,000 rupees. 10,000 rupees is 500 riyals. We sometimes spend it on a weekend just for eating out. But this is what we can do if we have the desire to bring about a change. We can be frugal. We can make a lot of difference with only a small amount of funds which we need. So what is the legal status of our organization? We are registered as Society for Welfare Education as a non-profit organization with the Society Regulation Act of India. Our president is actually a founder member, Muhammad Amir. Shah Muhammad Shadab is somebody whom you will come across if you want to know more about Hamara School. We've got a treasurer, Mr. Faiz. We are FCRA certified. We have all the legal jurisdiction which needs to function. So we have minority certification, Section 12A, 80G, all the certifications which are needed. We are fully legit, and we have a support from a lot of people. If you go around the world, a lot of people know us. The Aligarh Endowment Fund from US, the AMUOBA Kuwait, Alumni Associations in UK, Australia, Kerala Aligs from Gulf Manafat Foundation. These are all many foundations, alumni associations who know us and support us in getting to where we are getting. This is a girl from our school, by the way. And what is our future plan? We are planning to develop a hub school for Hamara School. What we have realized is rather than sending our kids to different schools, maybe some of our girls, we should teach them in our hub school rather than sending them around. We develop a skill development center and also establish a revenue source from the expertise we have developed, which will help us in sustainability, because we have realized that we can't function on donation forever. And that is something which somebody else has touched on. And we also want to support, if any of you want to develop something like this. We are not going to expand any further Hamara schools, but we are very happy to come and help you develop something like that. So please be in touch. This is the picture of the Hamara school, the hub project we are doing. We have to collect around 6 crores. We have already collected around 1.3 crore and bought a land for the hub school, and we are looking forward to collecting around another 4.6 crores to actually build the hub school. Now, it was apt time that Hamara School has actually met AMUOBA Jeddah. So this is a perfect time because it's about time that a school which was started by somebody from Jeddah, from one of the team from Jeddah, and now AMUOBA Jeddah came to know about it, and they are very interested to look at how we can collaborate further. It was so much so that actually the president and the executive team visited the school and they saw the functioning, and I'm very much looking forward to see how all the AMUOBA Jeddah community, all the people from Aligarh who are here, how we can work together and contribute towards development of this cause. Thank you very much.